Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Cardi B makes shocking disclosure about her and Offset's OFF-KILTER everyday terrain. At the point when cancelled eased an Instagram live from Cardi B's home plant on Thursday, suckers incontinently accepted that they were right starting over. Their ongoing terrible separation is the same old thing for suckers, who have seen them parted and accommodate on different occasions. Still, the Bronx femc needs to make plainly this time is unique. Not long later get-together bits of report spread on the web like snappily, she took to her own Instagram live meeting to explain a many effects. Also, the mama of three uncovered that, while they've two homes, they've unnaturally lived independently in one of them for quite a long time. Likewise, she made sense of what her limits are in this day-to-day terrain. One thing I would rather not engage is, gracious we are in an analogous den. Come advanced up, how about we rest together? I would rather not engage that, Cardi B participated. Since that keep us being in an analogous snare. It's like, goodness we rest together, we snuggling. The following day we beaming, and subsequently prepare to be blown down. That veritably day we contending and subsequently we back in that cycle. It's sort of hard and I would try and prefer not to bandy it since I would rather not get close to home, Cardi B said of the relational peculiarity. Still, it's sort of hard when as a grown-up you going to come shaped to a particular kind of way of life without being with someone, but on the other hand it's sort of delicate for your children to come shaped to that. So it's like gradationally, that needs to do. She was suggesting to how she believes her child girl should have a current tutor like Offset, yet that she should make sense of gradationally that they will not generally be each together unit. I no way maintain that my little child should come shaped to like my father, or come habituated to my kinsman, Cardi B placed. It veritably much like it requires investment and I do not have the foggiest idea how to make sense of it yet everything is dead, she closed. Basically, that is what Cardi proposed assuming Offset is home, she's most probably not home. Cardi B rejects that Offset split is a PR trick, be authentically about yourself. Cardi not set in gravestone to tell her suckers that her separation with Offset is the genuine composition, and has said that individualities figuring any other way need to actually look at themselves. During a new live meeting via Web A Grounded Entertainment, Cardi tried to close down tales that her separation was an exposure trick bits of report that began flying many days prior when it came realized that the alienated couple are at present remaining in an analogous house. The AWAP spitter denied involving her separation with Neutralize for PR, saying that it would harm Offset's vocation, which would at last be awful for her, as well. Do you truly feel that my child father will be like, Shirley, do that? I'll lose my profession that worked for so hard, for your stuff, she inquired. No. Be authentically about yourself. And likewise, Cardi progressed, I would truly prefer not to hurt my child father's profession. I've a caretaker. The caretaker's $760 twinkles. Count that up and perceive how important. What is further, that's for one child. My children's academy is $45,000 per time. What is further, I preliminarily got two of them in the academy. You suppose I pay that by itself? In no way, shape or form. I do not believe that my child daddy should come void or nothing, because suppose about who help, then? You can leave, still you going to help with these mutt-hucking kitties. Cardi likewise brought up the twofold standard ingrained in her being criticized for organizing a separation for exposure, while the duping bits of gossip that hounded Offset all through their relationship were no way addressed and like that. For what reason is it when I separate myself and my child father, it's an exposure trick, yet each and every time that the nigga was doing him and you all demanded to toss it in front of me, it was anything but an exposure trick. Each and every time that another wine would come around or another talk would come around, you all be the original bones. Roaring and choking. That was not an exposure trick. Yet, when I leave, it's an exposure trick you all frantic that you cannot toss a cause right in front of me any longer. That's the issue. Lately, Cardi also said that she would be accommodating with her partner after she solicited for legal separation. Talking on X Spaces on Thursday, the Bronx stunner made sense of that she and the former Migos rapper have separated for good this time and she has no plans of getting back with her alienated partner. In malignancy of her firm position, the mama of three honored the cruel real factors of going through a separation, particularly when it includes youths. Gradationally, everyone need to head out in a different direction, he said. My children need to come habituated to, no, you will not get back home each and every day and your father will be then. It's kindly. Hard. I do not want to bandy it because I do not want to get close to home still it's kindly. Hard. As a grown-up, you going to come shaped to a specific kind of way of life without being with someone but on the other hand it's kindly. Delicate for your children to come habituated to that. Your father will not be then with you constantly after academy. Your father will not be getting you after academy. Cardi B becomes authentic about counterbalance split in the midst of get-together tales, everything is dead. Counterbalance's Instagram live from Cardi B's home plant burned thesis that the couple were replying anyhow of their separation. Cardi B is putting any misinformation to rest after Offset's appearance in his alienated partner's plant set the scuttlebutt manufactories in stir. On Thursday, the Migos rapper jumped on Instagram Live. Notwithstanding, suckers ahead long saw he was in Cardi B's home plant, starting reports the former couple were figuring out effects anyhow of being on their third shot at a separation. Anyhow, Cardi B would not allow the thesis to stay. She likewise took to Instagram Live to excuse any idea of a concession. She explained that while the brace involve an analogous home, she will not engage any closeness. One thing I would rather not engage is, virtuousness we are in analogous lodging. Come advanced up, we should rest together, she made sense of. I would rather not engage that, since that keep us being in an analogous snare. It's like, goodness we rest together, we nestling. The following day we beaming, and subsequently prepare to be blown down. That veritably day we contending and subsequently we back in that cycle. Last week, the former couple changed shots online in a red-hot trade in the midst of conning charges. Counterbalance criticized Cardi B for laying down with one further man while pregnant, and Cardi asserted he has been inconstant on different occasions. While Cardi B conceded the split is worrisome, particularly on their three youths, she's certain the family will gradationally conform to the partition. Cardi honored that their children should acclimate to their pater. Not gathering them from academy day to day or being there when they get back. It's sort of hard and I would try and prefer not to bandy it since I would rather not get close to home, she added. Yet, it's sort of hard when as a grown-up you going to come habituated to a specific kind of way of life without being with someone, but on the other hand it's sort of delicate for your children to come shaped to that. So it's like gradationally, that needs to do. Cardi B likewise accentuated the demand for Offset to be available in their child girl's life. The couple invited the child on September 7th. I know I maintain that my little child should come habituated to like my father, or come shaped to my kinsman, she added. It veritably much like it requires investment and I do not have any idea how to make sense of it yet everything is dead.